Hello to those of you who have happened upon this video. I am Nomadu7, as always, and I am playing Super Luigi Dreams, as always, but not as forever. Today, we are not going to the Fairy Kingdom, we are going to the Conquered Fairy Kingdom, which is just the Fairy Kingdom with inverted colors, and more castles. So, let's go to the Fairy Kingdom with inverted colors and more castles. There's actually only one level here and a boss. This is the Koopa Castle Chaos. So let's see what this is all about. Actually, this is going to look very familiar. Goomba, you have a wing cap here, and we're back at this section. So I'm going to have to conquer it again. That was horrible! Can't even do it the first time. I'm gonna... Well, I'm going to see what I can do this time. Maybe, just maybe, I'll actually be able to make it. And yes, I will. That one amp was a bit tricky to dodge, but we made it. Or I made it. You, viewer, did absolutely nothing, so go away. No. I'm not that selfish. Okay, that was a terrible spot to have the thwomp get back up for. So, oh boy. That was a tight squeeze. Anyway, the fairy here has transformed into a big coin, or rather the cage has. That is just the kind of evil stuff that King Bowser can do to this castle. Mushroom. Very much needed, kind of, because the only thing that you can really take damage from is the thwomp. And whenever I say taking damage, that basically means everything except instant losing a life things like that. Just like that. Luigi, you... Oh yes, that's another thing. There's no checkpoint up there, because... How did I manage to do that? That was... You know what? We're going to try this again. And this time, I'm not going to hit the lava. Because I would like to think I have a little more intelligence than that, but apparently not. So, once more. Don't worry, I have 41 lives left. I can do this so many times. And I just went that way again and could have fallen into the lava very easily. In fact, I almost did right there, and I should have jumped a little later. See, I'm surprised this didn't happen the last time, but I don't know why it's deciding to happen now while this is messing up, but oh well. There we are. Just gotta make that kind of movement through there. A little bit of luck, but if you know the timing and everything, you can do it just perfectly. No need for that big coin. Actually, are there that many coins here at all? I don't think there are any other coins here, as far as I remember. Ugh. Oh boy. These amps are a little tricky if you don't see them coming, which of course you really can't, so just gotta be a little careful and not be hasty. I recognize this part, and it's not too hard unless I somehow fell and hit the spikes. But here is the checkpoint, and we still have half a castle ahead of us. So Bowser's magical magic can somehow make the castle bigger. Or maybe this is one of the other castles that we saw in the Conquered Kingdom. Maybe this is one of the new ones. The return of the Piranha Buds, I kind of missed those. You have some steel bones making it a little harder to get past, but they only deal 1 hit point of damage, and that was a mistake because I thought the coins represented where you could stand on the candles, but not really. You could actually stand one tile below them. So you don't stand on the little metal parts of the candles, you stand on the candles of the candles. And hey, look at this, actual coins. I just now realized. There apparently are these down here. And we do have to go to the left one, because otherwise we won't have enough oomph to get us up there. Hurry up, Luigi, I don't want you to fall. Okay, that part you might have to rush a bit, but anyway, we're done going over lava, and we are at the end of this castle. We have a cool little effect here where Luigi goes in between the pillars. So, we're going to get the star, we have just completed the last level of the actual main worlds of this game. That something fell. There is a secret-ish bonus world at the end, but we're going to get to that later. That's not really a part of the actual game. It's just for kind of bonus. Anyway, this is the final boss of this game. Bowser, the King of the Koopas. See how much trouble he gives us. We don't have the huge speech bubbles this time. We have these little message boxes. So, Bowser is saying he's one of the big boys. He's a big boy now. He just learned how to potty train himself or something. I don't know. Maybe he's learning how to potty train his minions. Oh boy. Music starts. Capital letters. You know it's real. This is serious business now. So he's going to drop these fireballs at kind of weird intervals. And occasionally he jumps a trampoline, which obviously we can use to jump on him. Just like the Goom Boss or King Goomba from the first world. This part's a little tricky, but Bowser's going to bounce at you and it's really hard to dodge, so don't worry about taking damage there. That battle went so quickly I couldn't even explain it all. That was easy! Obviously I had to make Bowser bounce into the amps back then, and now you have to wait for him to not spit out fire but a trampoline, and you bounce over him, hit the axe, and he gets beaten by Luigi. And we get off easy this time. But just you wait until Bowser breaks the fourth wall and talks about a game that's probably never going to come out, but I hope it does, but Hatman hasn't really released any new information on it, only a one-world demo. Oh, I'll be sorry. Why'd he explode? Oh well. Get some different world clear music. Now an ending cutscene, I believe. Huzzah! Oh, yay! Poor Luigi's all sad. And they go off and leave us with a boring empty screen. And this text is... I'm advancing this text a lot slower than the actual storyline. I can actually advance it manually by pressing the space key. It doesn't go on its own. Oh jeez, even the narrator's getting mixed up. Music's kind of loud, isn't it? Whatever. And now the narrator's thanking Luigi. Maybe the narrator is one of the fairies. So here are the credits. We have Old School Mario, Time 7 Ui, Black Squirrel, Koopa Crazy 64, Blue Proto Man, Bean, Omega, Michael 101, Majin, Piccolo, Xander, Sniper the Yoshi, King Pablo, AJ, Nitro. That was actually a lot less spiders than I expected, but I say they did a good job because this game looks pretty neat. Sound effects from msgg.net, mushroomkingdom.net. Even though he didn't actually give credit to the actual specific people who got the sound effects together, or the games that all these graphics and sound effects came from, but whatever. Music is from videogamemusic.com. Title music is Dancing Mushrooms. Oh, he actually goes through all the music. Okay. Mario's Paradise with a C. Medley. Sequenced by Dr. Fruitcake. As far as I remember, this thing goes on for like 30 minutes or so, and it's basically a medley of all sorts of different Mario themes in MIDI form, or whatever. So I could sit here for that long and listen to it all, but I'm not going to do that. Then he especially thanks all these people: Shadowman, Paracarry, Black Squirrel, Jeff Silvers, random beeping thing in the background, some guy, I don't know, Kealpora, Soup, Apple Queso, Kentucky Fried Panda, Mechatails, Chow, Bacteriophage, all of his friends and family. Joseph Ryan developed this game. I'm going to remember that so I can threaten him if he doesn't make the sequel to this. No, not really. I'm kind of surprised he gives out his real name like that, but whatever. Yay, Hatman! You're welcome, Hatman. It was fun. Anyway, we're all done with that, so not only do we unlock Peach's Theater over here, I'll go over all this, we can watch all the cutscenes in the games. We can enter the pipes to watch them. First one is the cutscene at Luigi's house, where we see Bowser and Mario going after him, and Dachi appears and thinks Luigi is Mario, and then they go off and don't know where the kingdom is. Then, where Mario is kidnapped, I believe that's just, like, after you fight Mario in the after the boss battle Luigi and the Magic Koopas, and this is the end in the credits. But this, we need all of the badges and fairies to view this cutscene. Oh boy. It's gonna be a while. Fortunately, I believe there are no fairies in the Conquered Fairy Kingdom, so the only other fairy we need to get is... oh, there are new items in the shop, which are basically bonus levels for... well, that's awkward. It's very awkward. These are bonus levels for the new worlds we unlocked. I'm going to buy them all. I have no blue coins left for the fairy or anything, but... overall, we need 3,000 more blue coins to get this stuff, so... we'll go over that later, and let's go over the fun stuff now. Bonus Land. Now, as you can see, this is kind of based off of the 8-bit Mario. If you don't know that, you should see more Super Mario Brothers, the very first one. Let's start off with bonus number 1, which is Karibo Fields. This is actually the original tutorial level for the game, but he took it out maybe because I had too many coins or too many Goombas, or just wasn't... maybe he didn't like it for whatever reason, but I don't know, who can blame him? I know I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying you can blame him for his own thoughts. Checkpoint already. This place is actually pretty good for stomping enemies, because this... holy... oh wow! Well, as you can see, if you want the badge for stomping a lot of enemies, this is the place to go. And yes, 2 Goombas were walking through the floor back there, which makes little sense, but whatever. So, this also resembles Super Mario Brothers, and we jump down to the star and exit the level. Pretty easy to do it without taking damage, so... not a hard level at all. So let's go bonus 2 or bonus 3. I have a feeling that if I started bonus 2... I think it'd take too much time and the video would go over the limit, so... I don't want to have to do the stupid speed up thing from last video again, no matter how fun it might have been. I mean, no one said how fun it was to watch or anything. Whatever. Now is when we grind. The 3 badges. First, let's see. Luigi's pad. We don't have mail. Mario's safe inside doing Luigi's chores. Life is sweet. So I guess there is a bit of a change. And you can see Mario there. So anyway, there are 3 badges we need left. We got these 3 badges. 1 badge is for already beaten bosses 10 times. 1 badge is for beating already beaten levels 20 times. Wait, no. Beating levels 20 times without taking any damage in them. And 1 is for something else that I can't remember. Not sure. I'd have to talk to Yoshi about that. Already did that. Don't care about you. So, Luigi, you just went through that door in midair. I'll see you do that again. There you go. Perfect, Luigi. I'm probably not going to get anything else done in this video, because I'm going to be wasting time doing all this and accidentally going in levels that I don't mean to go in. Fortunately, this is probably the shortest level in the game, so not that big of a deal. I gained random life too. Jump over you, and yes, that was the end of the level already, so... from that we can tell just how long that level was in exact seconds and everything, but... see if I can go to each of the Yoshi huts in order... You talk about roulette blocks. You tell me about a secret. Wait a minute. Duh! The last badge was buying it at the shop. How could I forget that? I don't know. But, yeah, basically that's what we're going to be working on. So, I guess I'll see everyone next video for trying to get that badge and the ferry. Actually, no, we're going to start on the bonus land, and then we're doing that. Okay, till next time, goodbye.